And we're back to learning Gimp. Someone in the comment section asked me how we can add a texture to a long shadow. It's fairly simple. Let us go over the process of creating the long shadow first. We use the type tool. Let me change that to Arial Black as a font. I press Ctrl A here up front to have the entire text selected. Make it 200 pixels. It's enough for my white, plain white background. We need to copy this layer using the icon down here. One is the text, the other one for the shadow. And you want to have the shadow below the text. So let me invert the order here. The shadow layer is active. And now we go to filters, light and shadow, long shadow. We can increase the length here and change the angle above. I'll stick to 45 degrees. As a color, pick black. But you can change the color right here. You definitely don't want to have the same color as the background. In our case, we stick to black. That's the easiest now to blend. So I confirm. And I also have to confirm the long shadow here. So I have the text layer and the shadow layer, and now I import my texture. Let's just say it's this one right here. You can use an abstract background, texture background, from a Google search, something like that. You can simply drag and drop it here, then scale it up. It has to be bigger than your shadow, or at least as big as the shadow. So use the scale tool, Shift S the shortcut for it. Once that is done, you want to position a texture in between the text and the shadow layer. So drag and drop it there. And then just change the blending mode for the texture. In this case, we use green because we have a white background. And you can see how the texture is only added to the shadow. And you can do that with any texture layer. Let me import another one. Just make sure that the size is okay, so that you're not too small or too big. Let me use a different one, maybe this here. So 2 important steps. Make sure the texture is in between the text and the shadow, and then switch it to the blending mode of screen. So what now if you wanted to use this text with the shadow on a different background? So the way to do it is to export this now. Let me put that to my desktop and I simply call it tutorial.png. Let me confirm this via export. And then just create whatever you need. So whatever you want to have as background. Let me import this one. Right here it is. Drag and drop it. It's a little bit too big for this background, so the resolution doesn't fit in my case here. But the process is the same no matter what resolution you use. Now due to the resolution it's a little bit blurry. And once you've got that, you need to change the blending mode now for the tutorial.png. to multiply right here. So screen for the first one to get rid of the whites for your long shadow, and then for the second one, use multiply as blending mode. And this is how you can add a texture to your long shadow in Gimp. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.